Hi, I'm Maria, the Maria Fide on all socials. If you're into fashion, a little bit of reviews, and of course, commentary, don't forget to subscribe. And today I am going to be comparing two of my Loewe bags. This is the Mini Puzzle in Sand Mink. This is the classic style, and this is the Edge Puzzle. This is the newer style, and this has like 3 different colors. I've done reviews on both of them separately, so if you want in-depth videos about that, you're just gonna have to go on my page. So I kind of have a good enough perspective, and I will tell you which one I go to the most. You can kind of tell in my videos and stuff like that. It's not that hard, okay? But let's get into it. This is both. This is the mini size, this is a small size. So a little backstory that I don't actually think that I got into in the other videos, because I actually just learned this myself like recently. This specific style of bag is actually, or was actually designed with men in mind. The bag, which kind of makes sense. I was like, it's given structure, and I think I mentioned that in like all of my videos, like drawn to things that are either like symmetric or has some kind of defining design characteristic. Obviously they've had different designs, obviously like so many different releases, so like obviously some of those are not targeted towards men, but this there's something like very structural. I would say that it's like, I can tell it's a man's bag, but I was just like, I can see that it could be a unisex bag. Like there's nothing defining about it that says this is feminine. It's not like a shoulder bag, which is a typically feminine look. It's literally like don't you have a carry-on that looks like this? Exactly. And I was like, it's giving carry-on like bag, but yeah, something new I just learned. So hopefully that is something new you just learned. I'm gonna go into the mini size first, and then I'm gonna go into a small later. We're gonna see what fits into both. Like I said, if you wanna see the details about price, what I think about it, first impression style, go watch that other video. This puzzle was something that was like, I would say on my wish list for like a long time, ever since I actually got into the puzzle bag. I like the idea that the sand and mink have a contrasting color. There is a version of it that is all sand, so there is no darker like part to it. The darker aspects are, I would say, on the handle and on the tabs on the side, and then obviously you would see the mink. Also in the strap, and I have the strap in the dust bag in here. The bag strap itself is also this mink color. Like I mentioned, very pebbled leather. So it has a lot of texture. It's so small. I mean, how much is it going to slouch? Let's be real. How much can it slouch? It can't go that far. So since it's not going that far, you know, like I said, once I put stuff in it, I get a little bit of action like that. That's about it. I was very drawn to this bag. Like I said, the colors. Let me show you what fits in it. iPhone 13 Pro Max. Would it fit in it? Yes, it would fit in it, but remember, it's not gonna fit in it easily like that. I am gonna have to slightly tilt. Now I feel like I can't do it on camera. Okay, so my iPhone, yes, okay, got it. See? Okay, I want you to actually understand what I just went through. That is exactly what you will go through every time you put a Pro Max in the bag. Now, I've seen people say that the smaller one, like if I had like the 13 Pro, it will be smaller and will go in easier than my 13 Pro Max. But this one, you saw the struggle I just went through? Sunglasses. These sunglasses are not gonna fit in there. This case, absolutely not. Now, if I took the sunglasses out and I just drop them in here, you see, they do fit. So we're good. Sunglasses will fit without the case. So this is a lip balm. That's why I sell lip. Let me sell me my color this time, which I absolutely love, because the other one I said was a little too light, and I appreciate that you guys sent me one in my color. Still love the NYX one. Still obsessed with that one. This was also gifted to me, so I am gonna put that in here. That does fit. You see, it actually does fit a lot. It's just like some candy. I typically have like sugar crashes. Sometimes I need a little bit of candy. Obviously my wallet has to go in there. So, okay, we're getting to a tight point right now in this moment. Now, if I wanted to have my camera that I was recording on, it's a slightly bigger than this. I would say, okay, I would say my camera is around approximately this size. If I wanted to put that in here, it would actually, do you see? It would actually fit as well. Closed, of course. So that's supposed to represent my camera. So you see, everything does actually fit in here. And you see where I talk about the slouch? there's a slouch. Once everything's in there, the slouch just happens. But you obviously wouldn't get that unless the bag was super packed. And I really, really do like this bag. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if you don't have it zipped, like I don't, things are really, it's gonna take a lot of shaking for things to still fall out of this bag. Do you get me? There's a level like that, like I can see the aspects of like travel involved in the design of this bag. It is very secure, and that's why I was like, I can see it. I saw the connection, I just didn't know the research, and then I found out, which is great. Fits a lot of stuff, surprisingly, right? You were like, oh, shocked. But let's say you get a phone call. All right, somebody was calling you, emergency, emergency. Let me go to my bag. I gotta get my phone out. Not bad. Oh my God. I wanna go hands-free and walk through the street. Let me put it back in here. Hold on. Okay, wait for it. Okay, all right. And we're in there. I still think there's a lot of value in this bag. Again, I'm keeping it because of that. It can endure a lot. The leather itself is very strong. It's not a soft, it's very scratch resistant, things like that. And you can tell because literally I'm scratching, nothing's happening, you know? So it's very, very scratch resistant. It's just very pebble, very grained. And I think that's what I kind of love about it. It doesn't seem like any little thing I would be worried it would scratch. Still fits a lot of things. I honestly think I could still fit more things in here if I kept stuff in it. The probability of you actually getting things stuck at the bottom though, very, very high. Space here is great, but clearly, right? Very clearly limited. Let's say you wanted to put some papers in there or something, it's gonna be at the bottom. I've tried it, it happened. You're gonna have to literally take every single thing out just to get to the bottom. I guess we're at the cons part. Welcome. Okay, so that's the cons part. You're gonna have to go all the way to the bottom just to get that one little receipt or one little thing or your lip gloss or your lipstick or whatever, all the way at the bottom. Your phone, because it's big and clearly visible, you will see it right there. Wallet, easy. I don't think your wallet and phone are gonna be too hard, but the little things, forget it. And I have this bag. I don't even plan for my phone being in the bag because it's such a hassle. Or if I put my phone in the bag, I'll put it in like this. Short-term solutions. If you give short-term solutions, okay? You gotta, it's just to like, maybe I get to the car because I have like my water bottle and my keys and like everything. Just till I get to the car, I'll do this. But it's not my favorite. I don't feel like doing that to like the leather in general, I guess. It just like hurts me, I guess, to see that. But when I go out, typically with this bag, I know I'm not putting it in the bag. Unless there's not much in that bag that day other than like my wallet, I don't really put it in the bag, so just saying. I've worn this bag quite a lot though. Really, really have worn this bag a lot. And I've worn this bag like a lot, and still like obsessed, still really liking it a lot. I'm gonna show you where it hits on my body. This is what it hits on my body, around my waist. This is what it looks like. It's a neutral, and I love this bag for that. Literally wear it with what I'm wearing right now, as you can see, and it still looks good. All right, so this is, oopsie. Okay, all right, so this is the bag on. Maybe that gives you an estimate of scale. Personally, when I wore it, I would always just kind of hold it like that. If I'm not using the bag currently, I will put the handbag in, I'll put the strap in the end bag. Now let's go over, this one is the edge style. I actually hated on it for a second, and my hatefulness was correct, okay? They are using less pieces of leather in the bag and less time on the bag. Obviously, to make more profit overall. We all know this. I've talked about it in the other videos. So my hatefulness was correct. But I really like this combo, and I think it's a very good neutral, even though it's 3 different shades of light brown, I would say. I still think it's a good neutral. I'm going to put this next to each other. Both of them right now have nothing in them. This is what they both look like. This is the mini size. This is a small size. The small has a zipper in the back. The mini does not. I don't think there could be space for it in the first place. But yeah, there is no zipper in the back for the mini. As you go higher in sizes, from the small to the medium and large, you have a zipper in the back, I believe, for all of them. I don't have the other ones, but from what I remember seeing online and people talking about it and people have the bag, there's a zipper from small all the way to large. They're both actually gold hardware, and I think this was a fun one. I do think this bag is very fun. It is very, very interesting color. I just love the 3 pieces that were selected for it. I think they mesh very well together. This one has a graininess to it, but it is not as pebbled as this one. Leather itself is much, much softer. Like, let's be real though. Small, medium, and large tend to slouch more. Like I said, the minis just don't have anywhere to go. Like, how much can they slouch? Even if all the stuff in it, like you saw it slouch a little bit, how far can it go? This can go a bit far because you would probably fill up this much of the bag and you can still get the slouch. This has multiple like colors and tones to it, and it still goes very well with my outfit. Even though this has like a more bluish tone to it, maybe you don't see that on camera, but it has a more bluish tone to it. It still goes. It's the neutral I was looking for. Good size, I would say. As you put more stuff in it, it feels or presents more like compact. Like, it looks smaller as you put more stuff in it. I feel like when you don't have stuff in it, it stands up so like big. I'm like holding it up so you can see it. It stands up so big, but the moment you put anything in it, I mean, I don't even have anything in it and still doing this. But anyway, let's go into what fits in it very quickly because I could ramble forever. All right, let's do it. So the sunglasses I had on earlier, we're gonna put them in there. This time, the case and everything were totally fine. It's gonna fit, you see? Because let me show you, okay? So you can see, there's absolutely nothing in this bag right now, okay? There is another pocket in here. A little pocket, not like a zipped one, just a little pocket where you can put like your wallet or like a piece of candy or something like that, I don't know. Something like that in here. Then there's the open compartment, then there's a zipper compartment. I don't really use the zipper compartment that much, I'll be honest with you. I barely even open this thing. I know I could, and I was thinking about it recently, maybe I could put like my wallet there, but I honestly like everything to be where I expect everything to be, which is in my bag, that would throw me off, that I would probably forget that I put it there. Object permanence is a real thing. Nothing's in here, they fit, right? My wallet, they fit. I'll put the wallet where I said I put the wallet. My lip gloss, that fits. It's Miami, it's a little bit humid, just in case you need to refresh while you're out, okay? Like I said, the lip balm, my phone, right? The same exact phone we were talking about before. So this charging base and this rechargeable battery is supposed to represent my camera, which I'm actually recording on right now, but either way, let's put it in here. Some Band-Aids, I always have these just in case for my shoes or something like that. Band-Aid, penny liner, you never know, you never know. The lotion we had earlier. We have the candy from earlier. All that fits in there, obviously. There are no issues. Maybe obviously you have to reposition, as you can see. So this is what it looks like. Like I said, the slouch is pretty much where you expect it to be. This is what it looks like on me when I wear it. I tightened up the strap to hit around my hip, just like with the Mini. So this is what I like personally for me. I'm like scared because this is hitting my microphone here, and that could be a weird situation, but okay, I'm just gonna hold it like this so it's not hitting my microphone. But now I will say one thing, because I feel like I've been talking really well about the bag. One con is, I hope this is not messing up with my mic, but I'm gonna put this over here like this. As you have this up against your body, right, there's no space for that slouch to be super obvious against your body. Now, I guess if you had a bigger bag, like, it's not like crazy amount of slouch. Clearly, right? Ooh, and it fell. I was scared of it. I am gonna take this off though because I don't want my mic to fall again. What I love about both of them is the ability for it to be hands-free. If I am out grocery shopping or something, absolutely, that thing will be slung over my body. I don't obviously have a microphone at that point to disturb, obviously. But yes, if I am out, it will be slung over my body, and I love the ability that both of them allow me to do that. Now this one, right, I typically, if I'm going out, especially if I want to feel like it's a dressier look, I will just carry it like this. That's how I would carry it. Or I would even carry it like this sometimes. If I don't want to sling it over my body, like I could just carry it on the side. Works. I remember about 5 or maybe 4 years ago, I remember seeing Karen Britt Chick. That is a tongue twister. I remember seeing her video that was comparing the small to the medium. Now, at the time, I remember the small, she mentioned, had feet. These ones do not, as you can tell. Those have been phased out like a long time ago. I think that video was like, again, like 4 or 5 years ago. So it was phased out around that time. This is what the feet look like now. What else? I remember the strap that came with the bag for the other one. That one as well was thicker. This strap is a little bit thinner than the other one. I mean, obviously it's not super thin compared to the mini one, obviously. It's proportional, but the other strap was thicker. I think in their redesign to make it more women focused or to appeal to a more women base, that's where some of the feet started to go away. Some of the feet would make sense for someone who's traveling. They can put the bag on the floor. Your bag is not fully on the floor. So the feet and the bigger strap even look like a luggage strap. All of those things make sense, but I imagine all of these changes came in their rebrand attempts to obviously not only save costs, but to clearly appeal to a wider audience. And I guess it worked, right? Here I am. So success. You are wondering which bag I use the most of these two bags. You don't even have to wonder that hard. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out by now. There was stuff in this bag when this video started. There's still stuff in this bag right now because I am gonna keep my stuff in this bag. Why? Because this is the bag I use now for most of everything. I don't even, you know how you have that go-to bag that you just kind of leave out because you know you're gonna go use it? This is that bag for me. In my closet, this one stays on top because I always use this bag. So yeah, what answer? Yes, this is the winner for me. It's just so beautifully done. I really thought I loved this one. This one, every time I look at it, I obsessed with it all over again. I am super grateful that I made the decision. If you're wondering between the small and the mini, get the small. Why? You're gonna think it's gonna be big, but when you actually wear it, it's nothing bigger than most of any other purses. Let me show you. So look, comparison, right? It just feels, when you look at it, when it's super structured from afar off, you're like, especially when it's up against the body and it looks a bit more structured, you're like, it looks big. If anything, it fits a lot more stuff in general. So this is a Bottega Mini Wallet, which I had in my other video and talked about. I know different heights, it hits at different parts of the body. So of course I can understand that 100%. But like I'm saying, I'm just showing you an example right now. I don't know if you can even see it. They're not like, it's not that much bigger. So yeah, if you're between both bags, trust me, as you can see, I am packing up Miss Girly. All right, I'm about to put Miss Girly away. Don't get me wrong, I still wear this bag if I need a neutral, slightly evening bag that I know will fit a lot of stuff. So I do know I will wear this bag. I know, like, I'll just wear it as a top handle. It looks very interesting. It's cool. Conversation starter, perfect. I will go to this bag for that. But like for like every day, everywhere, anytime, any place, all the time, this is the one. Based off your lifestyle, based off what you need it for, you might have to go even to the bigger size. For this one, it's not gonna feel like an iPad. The medium size will definitely fit an iPad. From what I've seen and reviews, it does fit an iPad. I don't know how big that iPad, but I've seen it fit iPads. The large one obviously fits like a computer. So if you're thinking computer size, those are the scale I'll give you. I hope this video has helped you in making a decision if you're caught between the small and the mini or the classic and the edge style. I hope this video has been helpful to someone. Don't forget to comment and let me know which bag is on your wish list or which one you have and why you love it. Or also some cons. Don't be scared to put some cons out there and help somebody else out. Maybe some things that I've missed that you'll remember. And until next time, bye.